live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Justin Steele. You look at the win column, and his name's been parked near the top all season.
Yeah, Boog, he's gone deep into games, managed traffic, and earned every bit of it. That kind of command doesn't come easy.
He's having the type of season that continues to build momentum with each victory.
Yeah, and when he's on, Boog, hitters just can't find a rhythm.
And we're underway here this afternoon. Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ takes it in for the out. One away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
The 0-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one lifted to left. Happ has a beat on it. Out number 2.
batting third, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Hey! Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In time to Bush, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
This afternoon, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Ball. That's inside.
Outside.
Ball. That's out.
Ball 2. Next offering is down low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And a foul ball. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. Crow Armstrong on at first, nobody out. And ball one. That one misses. Ball two. Runner takes off. There's the ball. Save at second, and that was not close. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Really nice swipe to second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Makes the catch. One down.
Batting third.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
And at second. Gets the call. No balls, 2 strikes. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Slap the other way, foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss at a slider. Two on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. The Cubs strike first. It's 3-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
That one's in there. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Back to the mound. It hit him. Fires the first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's Alex Bregman. And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's a ball.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the...
Sends it over to Sheets. That is the inning. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Swing, and he breaks his bat. One down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it, and that's the third out. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the second. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Moises Ballesteros. Ballesteros, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. The 1-0.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out to center. Merrill under it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill gets under it. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres nothing. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Cronenworth.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Manny Machado now. Flying to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Bounce to third. Bregman throws to first in time.
Up next to the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
So up next, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Yeah. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground, Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Mika Corner.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
No, that's down. That's in. Ball 2.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. And it lands in the basket. A home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 4-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis on his way over. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. He's got it, and that'll do it. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now 4-1. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next to the Padres, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Tap foul to plate. That one's in there. That's strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
One out man at first. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 so far. Little dribbler up along third, and that's just foul. Yo one. Line drive, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on the move. And that is that. And midway in the fourth, it's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estrada also throwing. Here's a high chopper. Machado on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
No, inside.
Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Inside ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at first, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Out towards right center field, and it falls. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Fouled off left side. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ballesteros leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 1. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. That's back-to-back singles for them. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Deal 1. There's a strike.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
The 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Manny Machado. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field. Happ settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Tatis waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. Third out. Padres lead one, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now to
Diego,
start the bottom of the
number
fifth, and
56,
taking over on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ball that's out.
Estrada, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Andujar has a beat on it, and there's 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Up next for the Cubs.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
He swings and fouls one off. In the dirt, full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Jackson
Leading
Merrill
off for the
will hit
Padres,
next.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One now. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a
that's off the
teaser
plate. Ball 2.
just off the edge of the plate.
Now all even up. Now one
That's ball
miss.
3.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Step off, throw to first.
Safe, he's
Merrill
in.
back on a dive. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That smash towards center. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
That's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Two on, one out. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Freddie for me. The Cubbies trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Nope. Ball 1.
Strike 2.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On the ground to third. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
0-1 down. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3.
And now it's Alex Bregman. His righty-lefty splits there.
Ball.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. That's down and in. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Lined into right. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Moises.
2 aboard with 1 out. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball.
For the center field base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time, he scores. 3-run game, it's 5-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The Cubs trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Swanson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada out of the game. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
David Morgan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
First and second, one out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. In the air to left center. Merrill moving under this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Corner.
First pitch swinging. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. Ballesteros on second. Swanson on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball, that's in.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres 2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Luke Little.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's 2 for 2.
Cronenworth.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kevin Alcantara. He'll be out in left field.
Number 13, Kevin Alcantara.
Also entering the game, Matt Shaw. He'll play second.
Number 6, Matt Shaw.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielders, Miguel Andujar.
That's it, and it's 0-1. Little, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Ball 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Right through there for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
Ball, that's out.
Hammer, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Jackson Merrill.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's a strikeout looking. And the Padres waste a chance. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres 2. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at-bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam up and throwing. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Ball, that's outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pit so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Outside low, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, outside.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ron Marinaccio departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jason Adam.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bush off of first with 2 away. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts with the throw first. And they get Bregman for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Maton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for San Diego, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Tap foul at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
That's to third, but it kicks foul. The Padres down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Off the
That's
mark
ball 3.
there. Ball 3. Out to short. Swanson. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Two down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
On a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Ground ball right side. Sheets steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Wrigley Field, the second oldest active ballpark in MLB. It opened in 1914 as Weedman Park for the Federal League's old Chicago Whales franchise.
It gets a little tricky in the outfield here at Wrigley with the wind patterns from Lake Michigan. Better check which way the flags are waving when you put together your game plan.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one pushed foul. Adam on the mound for the 40th time this season. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. Oh,
That's a ball.
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
A changeup
Ball
missing. 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball there. Swanson off of first with 2 away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
The batter, number 6.
So up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
That's outside.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jason Adam is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Adrian Morejon into the game.
And he steps right into a bases loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 8-2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball. That's down.
Two on, 2 outs. The 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2-2 down. And downstairs. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. In time. Got him. Through 8 full. The Cubbies lead it 8-2. Last chance coming up for the Padres.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Porter Hodge. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
leading off for San Diego, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
That's out to center field. And there's one away.
The batter is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Swing and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Here's Miguel Andujar. 1 for 3.
Ball one.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
The right fielder, Fernando.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball,
He's
that
just given
pitch is
up
out.
3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Two on, one out. Dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that'll do it.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
8-3 the final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying...